Across America's vast landscapes, a quiet story unfolds, not in words, but in silence. Empty streets and broken windows mark towns where life once thrived. Now these places stand as monuments to what's been lost. The hum of factories is gone, replaced by the rustle of weeds and the call of a lone bird. Small animals find shelter in the ruins of human ambition. The land is patient, waiting for noise to fade before beginning its quiet work of renewal. These towns are not dead. They're sleeping, dreaming of a past both distant and present. We walk their empty streets and listen to their silent stories. Even in abandonment, there's a haunting reminder of life, loss, and the land's patient embrace. In northeastern Oklahoma, the earth tells a story of wealth and loss. This is Picher, built on lead and zinc. The mines fueled a nation's growth, but prosperity came at a hidden cost. Today, Picher is a ghost, scarred by mountains of toxic mining waste, chat piles that dominate the horizon. Nature returns cautiously. Grasses cling to toxic soil, and the water runs orange, stained with heavy metals. Silence is broken only by wind whistling through skeletal buildings and the creak of a rusted swing set. Picher is a lesson in the true cost of progress, where the earth itself has been sacrificed. The landscape is both fascinating and unsettling, a warning written on the land. Here, the land remembers every wound. South of Chicago's skyline lies Ford Heights, a community shaped by the rise and fall of American industry. Once, factories buzzed with life, providing work and hope. Now, those factories are silent, their empty shells standing like tombs. Jobs vanished, replaced by economic hardship and shuttered businesses. The promise of the past has faded, leaving a community struggling to adapt. Urban decay meets resilient nature. Wildflowers bloom among rubble. Stray dogs patrol quiet streets. Pollution lingers in the soil and water, a hidden danger from decades of industry. Those who remain are bound by loyalty and memory, holding on to a sense of community. They face daily struggles against poverty and crime, but endure with quiet strength. The wind carries the scent of damp earth and decay, a reminder of what's been lost. Ford Heights is a lesson in endurance, resilience, and the cost of abandonment. Nature reclaims what industry left behind, but the scars are slow to heal. The silence here is heavy, filled with memories of a vibrant past. It's a testament to the human spirit's ability to persist, even in the shadow of loss. In eastern Ohio, East Palestine faces an invisible wound. Once a peaceful railroad town, life changed when a train derailment unleashed toxic chemicals. The air, water, and soil became sources of fear and uncertainty. The immediate crisis passed, but anxiety lingers. Normalcy shattered, trust in the land shaken. Creeks carried pollution, fish died, and the ecological impact will unfold for years. Scientists test the environment, while wildlife carries on, unaware of the invisible threat. East Palestine is now a symbol of modern fragility, a reminder of how quickly life can change. Streets look the same, but the feeling is different. Watchful, wary. The distant train whistle, once comforting, now triggers unease. The community is scarred by uncertainty, unsure of what the future holds. The disaster fractured security, leaving a lasting mark on the town's spirit. Nature and people alike must adapt to a new reality. East Palestine's story is a warning about the unseen dangers beneath everyday life. In Louisiana's heart, Bunkie was once rooted in the rhythms of agriculture. Fertile soil produced sugarcane, corn, and cotton. Life revolved around planting and harvest. The town thrived as a hub for local farms, built on honest work and community. But agriculture changed. Small farms struggled against corporate giants, and young people left for cities. Fields now lie fallow, barns collapse, and farmhouses stand empty. Nature reclaims the land. Vines choke fences. Wildflowers bloom in untended soil. The bayous flow on, indifferent to human struggles. Main Street storefronts are empty, windows dusty and dark. Remaining businesses serve a dwindling population, determined to hold on. The air is thick with history and the scent of damp earth. Bunkie is a place of deep roots and uncertain future. The legacy of the land is both pride and loss. The community endures, shaped by the slow decline of rural life. Nature's quiet takeover is both beautiful and bittersweet. Bunkie's story is one of resilience amid fading harvests. On New Mexico's open plains lies Fort Sumner, a place steeped in the history of the American West. Once the site of the Bosque Redondo, where thousands of Navajo and Mescalero Apache were interned, it later became known for Billy the Kid's final days. The original fort is gone, but the land holds memories of suffering and endurance. The Pecos River flows nearby, a silent witness to hardship. The wind carries whispers of the past across sagebrush and yucca. Wildlife, roadrunners, hawks, survive in this harsh, beautiful landscape. The town feels isolated, a small outpost in a vast sea of land. Tourism around Billy the Kid provides a fragile lifeline, but deeper stories linger. Fort Sumner is a place of remembrance, a reminder of painful chapters often overlooked. Here, silence is reverence, a space to reflect on history's impact. The land and its people are survivors, shaped by endurance. The open space inspires awe and contemplation. Fort Sumner's story is written in the wind and the soil. It's a place to listen, remember, and honor the past. On Oklahoma's high plains, the wind never stops in Gage. Once a bustling railroad and Route 66 stop, the town thrived on movement and connection. Now, trains pass without stopping, and highways bypass the town, leaving Gage isolated. The plains, once symbols of opportunity, now feel like barriers. The landscape is dominated by sky, wind, and endless grass. Tumbleweeds roll across empty roads, thunderstorms build on the horizon. The sun beats down, exposing the town's vulnerability to nature's power. Gage is a collection of memories. Abandoned gas stations and a quiet depot mark its past. Few residents remain, keepers of the town's story. Their lives are shaped by the wind, weather, and profound silence. Gage is a place time has largely forgotten, but its spirit endures. The rhythm of the plains continues, whispering stories of resilience. At Illinois' southern tip, where the Ohio meets the Mississippi, lies Mounds, a town defined by water. Once a busy river port and railroad junction, Mounds thrived on commerce and fertile floodplains, but the rivers that gave life also brought floods and hardship. Levees hold back the water, but the river's power is relentless. Economic tides shifted, railroads consolidated, river traffic changed, and the town's importance faded. The community shrank, haunted by memories of prosperity. The landscape is low and flat, dominated by levees and wetlands where wildlife thrives. Abandoned parts of town are slowly absorbed by the fertile environment. Streets are quiet, homes and businesses bear watermarks of past floods. Residents live with constant awareness of the river's beauty and danger. Mounds is caught between economic change and nature's force. The memory of water is everywhere, in the levees, the air, and the silent streets. It's a poignant example of a community shaped by the river's enduring presence. Our journey ends, but these places' stories continue, written in rust, weeds, and silence. From Picher's poisoned earth to Mounds' quiet riverbanks, each town tells of ambition, struggle, and loss. They are the quiet casualties of a nation in motion, left behind by changing industries and time. These are not just empty spaces, they're archives of memory, holding echoes of lives and dreams. In their silence, we find resilience. A wildflower in pavement, a fox in ruins, a hawk over empty streets. Nature endures, healing scars with green, turning failure into new life. These places force us to confront the true costs of progress. Poisoned streams and abandoned homes are solemn monuments to lost communities. They ask us what we value, and what we're willing to leave behind. Ghost towns command respect for those who built them, and the land reclaiming them. To walk their streets is to feel the weight of history and nature's power. The wind carries a timeless story of cycles, decay, renewal, and endurance. The land remembers everything. In its patient memory, it holds the haunting, beautiful soul of America. Out in northeast Arkansas, Hughes sits at the crossroads of fading opportunity and growing frustration. Today, I invite you to journey with me through America's abandoned heartlands, where amidst the ruins, we might find not only loss, but also a profound endurance echoing through fields and streets the world has left behind. In Hughes, time moves slowly, as if reluctant to disturb the quiet that has settled over the town. The population has dwindled, each departing family leaving behind another empty house, another memory fading into dusk. The farms that once breathed life into these fields now stand abandoned, their equipment rusting beneath the wide Arkansas sky. Factories that once roared with industry are now hollow shells, windows broken, their interiors claimed by dust and shadow. On Main Street, potholes yawn in the cracked asphalt, as if the earth itself is opening up to swallow the last remnants of prosperity. Yet, amidst the hardship, there is a quiet dignity, a stubborn refusal to let go of home, even as the world outside seems to move on. In Hughes, hope is not found in grand gestures, but in the simple act of enduring another day. In Ecorse, Michigan, the past is never far from the present. Once, the city's skyline was dominated by smokestacks and steel mills, the air alive with the clang and roar of industry. Today, those same factories stand silent, their hulking frames casting long shadows over neighborhoods where unemployment stalks every household. The river, once a source of pride, now carries a legacy of pollution. Its waters shimmer with chemicals, the air tinged with an acrid stench. Families warn their children away from the river's edge, and the dreams of better days are clouded by the knowledge of what has been lost. Yet, neighbors look out for one another, sharing what little they have, a strength forged in adversity. Ecorse stands as both a monument to human achievement and a cautionary tale, where the cost of progress is measured in the air, the water, and the lives forever changed. Picher, Oklahoma is a place where silence reigns supreme. The town's name is no longer found on many maps, its streets deserted, its homes abandoned. What remains is a landscape scarred by mining, a ground poisoned by decades of extracting lead and zinc, leaving behind mountains of toxic chat. The soil itself is a threat, gardens bear no fruit, and the air carries the ghostly residue of industry long departed. The community has scattered, its bonds frayed by distance and the relentless march of time. Even the wind seems to carry a mournful refrain, as if lamenting the vanished vitality of this place. In the ruins of Picher, there is a lesson, a cautionary tale about the balance between progress and preservation, and the irreversible consequences of forgetting to care for the land. In East Palestine, Ohio, an unease lingers in the air, thick as the sulfurous smell that refuses to fade. The town was irrevocably changed by a chemical train derailment, a disaster that left behind more than just twisted metal and scorched earth. Children are kept indoors, their laughter muffled behind sealed windows and locked doors. Trust fractures with every official reassurance, as families weigh their safety against the desire to remain in the place they call home. The trauma here is not only physical, but deeply psychological. The land itself seems to hold its breath, waiting for healing that may never come. Despite the hardship, the people of East Palestine persist, finding solace in one another and demanding answers. East Palestine stands as a testament to both human vulnerability and the unyielding will to reclaim a sense of safety and belonging. Ford Heights, Illinois, stands at the edge of disappearance, a town where the signs of life grow fewer with each passing season. Once a vibrant suburb, it now bears the weight of shrinking populations and rising hardship, the streets punctuated by shuttered businesses and abandoned homes. Unemployment is a daily reality, and those who remain must often travel far to find work. Violence casts a long shadow, and even basic needs are elusive. Yet, traces of community spirit endure. Small gatherings, shared meals, and the laughter of children playing in vacant lots. The resilience of those who stay is both inspiring and heartbreaking, a testament to the human instinct to hold on. In this ghost town in waiting, the future is uncertain, but the will to survive is unmistakable. Bunkie, Louisiana, was once an agricultural jewel, a town where harvests brought prosperity and the future seemed ripe with promise. Today, the fields that once shimmered with green now lie fallow, and the rhythms of planting and harvest are quieter, more uncertain. Stores close quietly, one by one, as the lifeblood of commerce drains away. Young people seeking brighter futures often leave, their absence echoing in empty schools and silent streets. Those who stay must adapt, stretching resources and hope as far as they will go. Yet there is pride here still, in the land, in family, in tradition. Festivals and gatherings persist, though smaller than before. Even as Bunkie fades from the map, its heart continues to beat, sustained by the memories and hopes of those who refuse to let go. Fort Sumner, New Mexico, rests quietly beneath a vaulting sky, its solitude both a blessing and a burden. Farms, once the backbone of the community, now struggle against drought, market shifts, and the relentless passage of time. Each season brings new uncertainty and with it a steady rise in unemployment. The distances here are long and help is never close at hand. Emergency services must travel for miles across empty highways. Residents learn to rely on one another, forging bonds that are as essential as they are fragile. Yet the quiet has its own beauty. In the evenings, the land glows with a serene, haunting light. In Fort Sumner, life moves at a different pace, a pace dictated by the land, by the seasons, by the slow, steady heartbeat of a community determined to endure. Gage, Oklahoma, is a town defined by its remoteness. Life unfolds at its own rhythm, quiet, persistent, and marked by the ever-present awareness of distance. When emergencies strike, help is anything but close. Hospitals and clinics lie far beyond the town's modest boundaries. This isolation demands a special kind of endurance. Residents must plan for every contingency, learning self-reliance from necessity. The land here is both a challenge and a companion, with harsh winters and relentless summers. Community is a lifeline. Social gatherings, though infrequent, are cherished, sustaining the spirit through long stretches of solitude. The endurance required to live here is not just physical, but deeply emotional, a testament to the human capacity to find meaning, even in the most isolated corners of the world. As our journey draws to a close, we are left with the echoes of these forgotten towns, the quiet resilience that endures in the face of overwhelming odds. In these places, every mile, every silence, and every breath is a testament to endurance. The land remembers, even when the world moves on.